living large and taking charge, big boys.
Listen up, it's Danny and Tay, and we are heard. Hi guys, welcome back to Heard the Podcast. This is Danny.
And it's Tay.
And this is episode 97.
No, this 98, girl.
This 98. This is episode 98. Okay, so I think I'm going to upload 3 episodes at a time because I didn't upload the last 2. So it's gonna be like a 3-pack. I'm gonna just do it that way.
Busy.
I'm gonna just do it that way. And that's fine. So anyway, this is Heard the Podcast. You can hear us on all podcast streaming platforms. That's on iHeartRadio, Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, all the places that have podcasts. We're probably there, so check us out. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel, HER''D the podcast. Share with a friend, and then also you guys can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Heard the Podcast, HERD the podcast. All right, so let's get into some things because some stuff went down this week, and also there's been a lot of new music coming out and a lot of new music announcements coming out. So yeah. So before we get into the pop culture topics or what have you, shout out to the new 2022 Hall of Fame recipients, Nipsey Hussle, Michael B. Jordan, Tracy Ellis Ross, DJ Khaled, and more will receive stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2022. This is according to Neighborhood Talk. So shout out to them. Ashanti is one of Ashanti. She is getting her star on the Walk of Fame underneath the recording category, along with DJ Khaled, Avril Lavigne. Oh, Avril Lavigne. And Nipsey Hussle's getting it under that category as well. Kenan Thompson is getting a star underneath the television category.
That's well
yes, because he's been in our lives for a long time.
That man
speaking of Kenan, I'm gonna download the Paramount Plus app because I want to watch some old Kenan and Kel episodes, and I also want to watch the new. I also want. Oh, please. Okay, I'm not gonna ask for, but I also want to watch the iCarly reboot as well. So I'm gonna.
Yeah, they dropped like 3 episodes.
Like
Friday. I didn't watch them yet.
It looks the previews look good so far, so I'm gonna just watch it. Fuck it. Tracy Ellis Ross, she's getting hers underneath the television category as well. Let me slide over real quick. Michael Strahan is getting it underneath the sports entertainment category. Okay. Yeah. Tessa Thompson is getting one as well.
Who?
Tessa Thompson. She's getting her start on Hollywood Walk of Fame as well underneath the motion pictures category, along with Michael B. Jordan.
Girl, you know what? I thought you was talking. I thought I was thinking about Gorilla Glue Girl. That's how I said who.
Girl, please.
No,
Tessa Thompson. She played in Creed. She was.
I love her. I love her.
Yeah. That Selma Hayek is getting hers as well. Mm-hmm. Regina King is getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame as well.
I love it.
Oh yeah, that's well deserved.
Some good people on this list.
Yeah.
Everybody deserved that shit. Everybody deserved that shit.
Yeah, I wonder what made them finally give.
Some of them like I'm like surprised they didn't have it already.
Ooh.
Like I think Regina should have had it.
Oh yeah. But she's been having a good past couple of years though. She's been directing and all that stuff. And even the shows and movies she's been in have been like really good the last couple of years. Oh.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy for her. Michael Strahan, I'm surprised. I didn't know he didn't have one. I just assumed.
Mm-hmm.
I just assumed it was like I'm so happy for Nipsey Hussle.
What sport did he used to play?
Football.
Was it football? Okay, what team was he on?
Oh, don't you ask too many questions now.
Okay, my bad.
I don't watch that shit.
Let me put you on the spot like that. Okay, and then so next on our highlight category or spotlight or whatever have you. I don't know what we call it now. Whatever. The shout outs. Double XL released their freshman list, their 2021 freshman list, and it includes Lakia, DDG, like 42 Lakia. Doug, Ruby Rose, Pooh Shiesty, Coyle Ray, Flo Millie, and a couple of others. But those are just the ones that I know. I was
Doug is not like new though.
Oh, I mean, how long has he been out? I mean, I know that.
He ain't been out that long, but
he's been popping for a couple years. Shoot, Ruby Rose been out since I feel like she's been out since 2018, 2019.
Too,
yeah. So, But I am okay. So I'm gonna say something nice first. I'm happy about this list because it has a lot more females than usual. I love how Lakia, she's of Quality Control record label, along with the Migos and City Girls and stuff. And I noticed that they're really pushing her and they're really putting a lot of money behind her, and rightfully so, because she's very talented. She can freestyle, she writes. So I definitely feel like, and she has a nice singing voice too. Aside from rapping, she has a really nice singing voice.
I've
So
heard
like
much from her,
I feel
but what
like
I've heard, I like.
I feel like she deserves like all of the push that they're giving her. Shout out to Marcus. He produced a few songs on her past couple of mixtapes.
Yes.
And I feel like actually, oh wow, I'm surprised that Bankroll Freddie isn't on this cover.
Oh yeah, I do. I like Bankroll Freddie actually.
Yeah, but yeah, Lakia, yeah, I like her a
Nice.
lot, and I really want to see her grow more. One thing I think I said this before. I don't think you were on this episode, but I want her to like find more individuality when it comes to her look. I know that they're putting a lot of money behind her, so she can afford the lace fronts and the jewelry and the clothes and stuff, which is fine. But I just feel like, she looks like everyone else. Like she looks like Carisha, Cardi B, and all
right.
It's like the lace front, the long nails, and like the big bulky chain. It's like that look, but it's like there's no individuality to her when it comes to her look. I will say that. I mean, I'm not faulting her for liking long nails and lace fronts, but it would be nice for her to give me more of her own individuality when it comes to her, like her style and her look and things like that. But she looks nice though. I will say that. I'm happy that Flo Milli made the cover because I enjoyed her last mixtape. I'm really glad that I discovered her before she got like super hyped up. I like her a lot and I want her to grow some more too. I still didn't too much care for that Roaring 20s song that she put out not too long ago.
I did not care for it. It didn't do anything for me.
Yeah, but I do notice that she is doing a lot more features with different artists and stuff too. So I want to see her grow more. I want to see how that plays out. I love me some Ruby Rose. Like I've been telling y'all this forever. I think she's beautiful. I think that she I don't think that she like writes all of her raps, which is fine. But I do think what I really like about her though is that she can deliver. I love her voice. Her voice is very distinctive. I love her voice a lot. And I think
do like her voice.
I think that even though you may not write every single thing, or if you do write every single thing, it really doesn't matter if you write or not. It matters how you deliver it. If you can't deliver it right, it doesn't really matter. And she's really good at delivering. I love her voice. I love her style. I love all that stuff. And it was funny because she screenshot a DM from a fan, or I don't know if they were a fan or not, but they were like, "Oh wow, I didn't know you rapped. I just thought you were a whore. Congratulations, though. You ain't see it."
Oh my god! What is this? Oh my god!
I'm like, damn.
What is that?
I'm like, damn, y'all even.
So what was her caption when she reposted?
It was like, and she screenshotted it and posted. She was like, "You learn something new every day. Thank you."
I like that she just like let her roll over her shoulder and just like
yeah.
And like go off on the wild stuff.
Yes, and then lastly, the one I want to point out, the girl that I want to point out is Coi Leray. Okay, so I will admit this: Coi Leray is growing on me. At first, I wasn't with it. At first, I wasn't with the Coi. I wasn't.
Why weren't you? Why weren't you? I want to know.
Because I'm like, why are y'all forcing her down my throat? 1, 2, what the F is this? Because I'm like, because I first heard the No Party song, and like I'm like, is she talking or rapping? Like, what is she saying here? I don't get it.
Is that the one she be like that song?
Yeah,
I don't like that song. I really hate
but
that
now
song.
I don't really mind it. It was like drilled in me so much.
I feel like the world just wore it out, and then I don't know what she's saying like on that part, and it really bothers me. Every time I hear that song, that part just stands out to me, and I don't know what it is. That really bothers me. I don't know why.
It's a vibe.
And then it's just like when Dej Loaf was popping, Dej Loaf was got on my nerves. So it's like that's what is.
And they did, and you know what? And you know when Coi started popping, they did call it out. They was like, they say, "Damn, Dej Loaf got a lot of sons out here," and I ain't gonna hold you. And I
It's
ain't gonna
giving, her
hold
voice is
you.
giving Dej Loaf.
Yeah.
I do like Dej Loaf. I just think Dej Loaf is cute more so than like her. I mean, I like a few of her songs. I have like probably 2 or 3 songs in my phone.
Mm-hmm.
But one of them got Lil Wayne in it, so I
Yeah,
don't really
so
listen to
I
other
like the Big
people.
Purr song too. So I think she's a fun girl. I think she's a fun girl. I recently followed her on Instagram, so I'm tapped in. I'm
And then
tapped
I don't
in.
like her. Let me shut up. Let me be quiet.
What, her boyfriend?
No, her daddy get on my nerves too.
Oh, Benzino.
Benzino. So
Um, yeah.
listen, just
So-
in different ways, they just get on my nerves in some way. And like, she's a cute girl, like, you know what I'm saying, and nothing against her. It's that song just like, I need her to do something. I need her to put something else out that's going to put on the record. Because I don't. The thing is, I probably should try to listen to her, like, besides this one song on the radio. But like, that song just like haunts my life, and I'm just sick of it. And maybe I need to hear something else, and maybe it'll change my views. But that song is pissing me off. I'm tired of hearing it. It's everywhere I go. I swear to God. And
and
everybody likes it but me. That's the thing. Everybody likes it but me. So even if it's not the radio, somebody's playing it, and I'm just like, oh my God.
um
So yeah.
okay, so yeah, this people were upset about every year they get upset about the list because so and so might have not made it, or why is so
Mm-hmm.
and so here over this one, or why y'all just now
Mm-hmm.
giving
Somebody was
so and
mad
so
or
their
something.
props. So I didn't really hear on my end. I didn't really hear too much. I just know that Erica Banks was kind of upset that she didn't make the cover. The one
I agree.
some fan asked like why wasn't Erica on the cover, and like she responded saying the double XL list is a popularity contest, blah blah blah. I mean, I could see Erica making next year's list, but if I was her, I wouldn't care too much. Just keep be on your grind. It doesn't really matter. I don't remember Cardi B ever being on a double XL list.
I'm not mad
Um,
about it, but I do feel like she deserves to be there. To be
yeah,
honest.
and then
At the same
also
time.
BRS Cash, he wasn't on the list either. The Throat Baby song guy.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah,
that. I
but
mean,
you
I
know
don't know
what?
his other songs, but I like that song.
But you know what? You know what though? With the Erica Banks thing, I was watching the Armand Wiggins YouTube channel. I love his show.
Mm-hmm.
um he said a good point. He said that he thinks that because the Busset challenge like took over, and that's what really catapulted
Right.
Erica Banks. you know he made a good point. He basically said that her songs like kind of like overshadowed her, like her Busted challenge overshadowed her,
I
because
could see
Erica
that
Banks,
though.
she does work a lot. Like she drops a lot of freestyles. She can rap. I think she can rap. I think she makes good. I think she's a good rapper. I've heard her songs before. I think she makes
Mm-hmm.
good songs. I love Toot That. But yeah, I think that like her TikTok moments like overshadowed her. And then also I noticed that she tried to re-release Toot That with the remix with Dream Doll on it. And
Mm-hmm.
like, it was a point made that maybe like Dream Doll kind of overshadowed her as well, because at that point, the Toot That remake was, oh wow, Dream Doll's gonna be on it. Ooh, Dream Doll, Dream Doll, whatever. So it's like it was that too. So it was like certain things that overshadowed her. And then also, let's not, the whole Megan Thee Stallion comparison thing that overshadowed her as well. And then like her manager or her CEO, Carl Crawford, he didn't help that because he always would say little petty things here and there to overshadow her too. So it was just,
Yeah.
there's so many things that kind of like
It's like got in her way.
worked against her, I feel like. So, but I mean, I feel like she can make the list next year, and if she doesn't, who cares? She should still work and still grind.
She's still
Um,
bomb. She's still
yeah,
bomb either
she's
way.
still bomb. She's still bomb. And again, with her, when it comes to her like image, I want her to, I can tell that she's starting to get more of a budget on her. But again, I want her to have a little bit more originality to her aesthetic. And then also I want her to, because I remember the last time I spoke about her look, I didn't too much care for her wardrobe. It looked kind of cheap, or like
Mm-hmm.
it didn't look polished
I think I
enough to
remember you
me.
saying that.
Yeah, I didn't like how she had promo photos of her in lingerie. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying the
I
lingerie when it
remember. I
comes to like
remember.
skin being revealed. It's just the fact that like it's like it looks
It could
cheap.
still look cheap. It could still
It
look
looks
cheap either
cheap.
way.
You know what I'm saying? So I want her to have more of a quality like aesthetic.
But I
Um
remember when Megan was first getting popping, and like we used to think some of her outfits used to look a little cheap or a little like, we would say she needs to hurry and get a stylist, things like that. Now Megan be
the
looking
thing
bomb as
is
hell.
like the thing is like it doesn't matter. I wear fucking cheap clothes. It's the way you put it together.
That's
And the thing
true.
is like it's the way you present it. And I
Bitch, I
don't,
be
like I
at
said, I was upset, more so upset that there was like photos of her in like Erica Banks. There were photos of her in like lingerie and skimpy like spaghetti strap stuff. Like give me a more polished like look, a more grand
Yeah, it don't
look.
have to be like spaghetti.
You know what I'm
straps
saying?
and
Like,
shit.
why are
It
they
could have
putting
been
this on
lace or
flyers
something.
of like promoting her? No, give her like no. And then
Do it
also
right.
and then also the Toot That remix video, it looked like it was better quality than her other videos, but I still feel like it's just nowadays, like I feel like a lot of rap music videos, they lack a storyline, or they lack like a well thought out or well fleshed out timeline or storyline or whatever. It's just, it doesn't really look fleshed out to me. It looks like a whole bunch of collage, like a collage of scenes like put together, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. Instead of like like you just like, does it look like they didn't take their time and do it right? Does it look rushed to you, or does it look?
It looks like okay, wow, we have the budget to do this. Hold on, this phone.
Throw some shit together.
It looks like they have enough money to make it look clean and like high quality, when it comes to like the camera and things like that. But
Yeah,
when it comes to like, it's this is the thing. Like, I'm fine with like them like doing things on a sound stage or like a set or a green screen, but like let it be like a fleshed out storyline or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
yeah.
don't just have a whole bunch of props here and it's just like, okay, here it is. Like, it wasn't like well thought out, and it's just like a whole bunch of scenes. It's like, it's just I hate when I can like clock certain shit on a video. I don't like that.
I get what you mean. I
You
get
see
what
what
you
I'm
mean.
saying? So maybe I'm not explaining it right, but
No,
somebody will
I
fucking get
feel
it.
you.
Yeah, so that's basically how I feel about that. That's why I commend, like, every time there's a rapper or a singer who or whomever like does like a really good job with their marketing and their visuals and things like that. I always give them props. Like, I'll always give YG his props when it comes to his marketing and his visuals. I always give Vince Staples his props because he's real good for a good video. Vince Staples, he's real good for a good
Oh,
video.
really? I
You see what
never
I'm
seen one
saying?
of his
Like, watch
music
his video.
videos in my
No,
life,
watch his videos, girl. His videos are like
but I love
good.
a
It's
good
the
visual. I do, so I
storyline,
will try that. I will try.
effects, all that shit. It's amazing,
I
and his
love a good visual.
marketing is good. Tyler the Creator, he's good for a good video. You know what I'm saying? You would
Yes,
never catch him
hell
with
yes,
no bullshit.
never,
So
never
that's what I
lacking.
mean when I say like quality work and fleshed out storylines and like giving me,
Yeah,
if you're gonna make that's what a video was about. A video was about a visual, telling a visual story.
it is.
You
So if you're
know?
gonna do it, do that shit 100%. Don't happen.
Exactly. Um, yeah. Oh, you know what? And speaking of that, real quick, side note. It's not on my notes, but how do you feel? Are you aware of like Machine Gun Kelly and like him going into rock more?
Yeah, I actually like it.
Okay, you do, because I was in the car with my friend and he started playing Machine Gun Kelly's newest album, and the
Mhm.
thing is this: I tried to listen to his album, the new album. What's it called? It's him with like a pink guitar or something like that. What's it called? My
Oh, I forgot, but
something like that.
I
Whatever.
forgot.
His latest album was his like rock debut or whatever.
Mhm.
Um, I just feel like his songs, it just sounds like 2002. Like, it just sounds like a very generic pop punk rock,
It is
pop
giving
rock.
like
It's
punk
just
rockish vibe,
very,
but I
it's
like it.
that's fine. That genre is fine, but his songs, it sounds like something that I heard before
But I
already,
think
like
he's
back
trying.
in
Everything
03.
is like 90s and 2000s are like back right now. So I feel like everybody's trying to
I
bring
know,
shit
but
back. You
it's
know what I
like
mean?
that's fine, but like make it a different song. Like, I feel like it's this the beats. I feel like, or the instrumentals or whatever. I feel like I've heard this before on other songs back in 04. You see what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
Like,
it's possible. Niggas be
it just
sampling.
seems generic to me.
I like it. I mean, I don't listen. It's not like I don't listen to his album like all the fucking time. But when I
I
do
couldn't get
listen,
through it. I tried. I
when
couldn't
I
get through. Like,
listen,
this sounds
I
like
can just sit there and let it
Stacy's
play. I
mom has
can.
got it going on. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
I
It's
love that
just
song.
me too. But like, I liked it with the people that actually made it, not you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just give me something
Yeah,
else. You know?
maybe that's I'm paying homage. I don't know. I like it.
Girl,
It
no,
doesn't bother me.
because you can bring up Avril Lavigne. Avril Lavigne, that's her genre too, and she still makes good music to this day. So there's no excuse. It's just the same. It sounds like a generic. It just sounds very generic. Even with
It
Pink,
doesn't
like
bother me at all. Like I
her
really
music
like it.
is of that genre, and it still sounds better than that. You know, I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Yeah, I don't have a problem
Maybe
with
it's
Pink.
just me. It's just me.
I actually
Um,
prefer him doing rock over rap. It sounds better to me.
I think he like always had like a
He's
hybrid.
such a
I think he
cowboy.
always did a melodic thing with his
I think
music.
he's one of those people though that's like pretty like kind of versatile, like Post Malone.
Uh
Post
huh.
Malone, like he knows. He's one of the people that knows every fucking genre. He could
I
sing a
don't
song
even
word for
consider
word.
Post Malone as a rapper because I don't think I've ever heard him rap.
No, yeah, he more so sings.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
why.
technically, but I'm just saying he knows. I've seen videos of him singing like somebody like Anita Baker, and then in the next breath he's singing rock or country. Like he knows every fucking genre there is. He just loves
Mm-hmm.
music in that way that he knows everything. And I feel like Machine Gun Kelly's that same way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I could respect that. Um, did you have any shout outs before we get into the topics?
It was the XXL thing, but you did that, so
All right, all right. Well, okay. So on to the topics. So real quick, I'm not planning on spending too much time on this. I just wanted to say this first and foremost. Trick Daddy said that Beyonce can't sing.
girl, girl. Somebody just told me that before I left work at
I
like
don't know what drugs it
3:30,
was.
and I
I
was
don't
like,
know.
"Excuse me."
I know he hasn't really been doing good with his health lately, so I don't know what he sipped on before he said that. I don't know. He kind
Wait,
of doubled down. He doubled
what are
down
you
on it again
listening to?
today. I don't know. So he got backlash, of course, duh. And then
Obviously,
he came back and said, "Well, yeah, I mean, Beyonce, she can sing or whatever, but she can't sing. She's no Mariah Carey or Whitney Houston."
she's better than Mariah Carey, first of all, in my
Oh,
opinion.
oh shit.
I
Oh,
really, especially nowadays, Mariah Carey voice ain't what it used to be. But
oh,
we ain't even gonna go there.
okay.
I'm not even throwing shade. I really prefer Beyonce over Mariah Carey. And then
Uh-huh.
when Mariah Carey went whatever year that was, when she said she wasn't black, I wrote her ass off.
Oh, damn.
I wrote Mariah Carey off. But Beyonce can sing her ass off. Don't
And
ever
then
play
he said that
Beyonce.
Chris Brown is the closest thing to Michael Jackson, which I agree with. Which I agree with.
I'm not okay.
But
I won't knock that.
yeah, which I agree with. But the thing is, like, to me, I agree with the Chris Brown Michael Jackson thing. I agree with that. But if you take in consideration like everything that has happened throughout Chris Brown's career, I feel like Beyonce is the closest thing to Michael Jackson because she's a massive pop star. She's an entertainer and she's a vocalist as well. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
she's like the whole
And she
package.
has she has like when I say that because she has um uh her impact is the closest to Michael Jackson. It
Yeah.
would have been Chris Brown and Beyonce because I mean I feel like Chris Brown could have been on Beyonce level, but that thing that happened that one time, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that's what kind of fucked him up. Even though us as Black culture, we still like lifted him up. We I feel like us as Black culture, we are responsible for Chris Brown still having a career. I think I really
I
think
agree
that.
1,000%. I really
I really
do.
think that. But yeah, but I feel like with everything that had went on in his career, I feel like Beyonce is the closest thing to Michael Jackson when it comes to impact and entertainer wise. Because Beyonce is a
Okay.
pop star
Yes.
just like Michael Jackson was.
Okay. Yes. But when I get why I'm just saying I get why he said Chris Brown
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I
the
mean
dancing and the
the
singing. Yeah,
dancing and like the way he entertains. Hell yeah,
yeah,
you're
hell
going to
yeah.
say he's a close to Michael Jackson. But yeah, entertainment wise, like the
And
impact she
impact
had, yeah.
wise,
Hell yeah.
I'll say career wise,
Career wise, yes,
Beyonce is the closest thing to Michael Jackson
she
versus Chris
is.
Brown being the closest thing to Michael Jackson.
Like,
Um,
yeah, when Michael Jackson passed away, people was crying and killing themselves.
yeah.
Now, I hope people don't do that when Beyonce one day passes. However, her fans is that motherfucking loyal though. Like seriously, like her fans is out of this world. Like they will jump Trick Daddy at this.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, they sure did dump him because I
Yes.
didn't know he had a restaurant in Miami. Um Trick
Okay.
Daddy has a restaurant in Miami, and girl, go in the shade room.
What
The
kind of restaurant
Beehive
is it?
left horrible reviews today on Google, and they brought his rating all the way down to a 2.2. They said that his food. Let me see if I can read some. Hold on, let me
He
see something.
virtually fucking his life up.
Yeah, because it was just like, but the thing is, like, it was kind of what he said was unnecessary. I mean, it was wrong. It's his opinion, quote unquote, but it was also unnecessary. Um,
It was. It really was. Because what
it
made you
was
say that? What
unnecessary.
makes you
It was,
feel that way?
I think, because he has a radio show with Trina in Miami, so I don't know how that topic, they get on that topic, but he said what he said. Okay, I'm gonna read some reviews. Here's one review. Disgusting food. Seriously though, the service was so bad and the food was so subpar. Definitely do not recommend this restaurant. They can't even sing. They put a B emoji. The food was appalling. I've never in my life tasted such filth. The lemonade on the other hand was divine. B emoji.
Oh my God.
Somebody commented something in French. She has some French fries on here. And then somebody said it has roaches. It has roaches. Food is awful. I saw a roach crawl across my steak. Messy
They virtually
atmosphere.
ruining your livelihood, sir. What the hell?
And somebody just said F it. They just put B emojis on here.
They just went crazy with the emojis. Boy, you should know. I don't know why he thought he was gonna get away with that one.
So
you ain't even like, girl, ooh.
And then he said something about Jay-Z too. I'm like, nigga, when was your last hit, Trick Daddy? Like, I'm not from Miami, and I don't mean to shit on Miami, but sir, please.
No, because gossip. I think my coworker, she showed me the video, or she let me hear like him saying that Beyonce can't sing, whatever, and then it was on Gossip of the City. Yeah. And then when you scroll over, it was like it was one of them Love and Hip Hop reunions. Trina was cussing him out, talking about you ain't had a motherfucking hit since '98, and I was like, damn, Trina cussing him out. I thought they was brother and sister. Ooh. I don't know why she was cussing him out, but she went the fuck off on him with that reunion.
Because he was wilding out on that damn season of Love and Hip Hop. He was wilding out.
My friend said that he looked like he just walked up out his casket. I was like, I think he has health issues. God. I said, I think he has health issues. Like,
he does. Yeah, he has health issues. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I said, I think he has health issues. She was like, oh, I'm sorry, but that's what I'm like. I said, oh my God.
What was the medication that you was on that day, sir? What was the medication?
Because since when Beyonce can't sing, sir? I don't understand.
And sometimes niggas just be.
I don't know, but like he got virtually jumped.
Yeah, he did, and rightfully
so. And it's probably not over yet. No,
it was unnecessary. It was false. Yeah, that shit. Trick
That's
Daddy
it.
restaurant.
The Beehive be lingering with the hate. Okay,
brought it down to a 2.2. I'm crying.
They be lingering with the hate. They gonna be mad at this nigga for weeks.
Yeah, I mean, good. I mean, he doesn't make music anymore, so I mean, he's always gonna have.
Saying like he's gonna be. I don't even know.
And I don't really see him getting fired from the radio show.
No, I don't either. But I just feel like they're gonna attack him every way they can. They're gonna see this nigga riding down the street and like throw an egg or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just because
they because you know what they did to Carrie Hilson, child.
They're gonna release bees at his house or some shit. I don't know.
You know what they did to Carrie Hilson, child. She just now recovering. It's a lot.
Right, niggas hated Carrie Hilson for a minute.
Yeah.
Don't mess with Beyonce. I'm not fucking with Beyonce and her fan base. I ain't doing
That's why I be scared to say certain shit on here.
Right, like listen, y'all ain't about to fuck me. I love her.
But anyway, so moving along. Did you catch wind of the new Megan Thee Stallion DaBaby beef?
Yes.
I would have never guessed. I thought they were like work besties.
I did too. And they work well together, clearly. Like, you know.
So if y'all don't know, what's his face? DaBaby just collaborated with Tory Lanez on a new song called Scat. They released a video and everything. And if you guys remember a few months ago, when Crybaby first came out, when they're promoting Crybaby, Tory Lanez, he released like a snippet or like a cover art of him and DaBaby or whatever. And then Megan Thee Stallion was like, oh, it's not cleared, keep it moving or whatever, like kind of rejected it or whatever, saying it was never going to come out and blah, blah, blah. So I guess it ended up getting cleared after all, and it came out with a visual. And DaBaby promoted it, and then it started off with Megan Thee Stallion unfollowing DaBaby. And then so a fan, what happened? A fan.
Those dogs barking?
I don't.
Okay, good, because it's these dogs that be arguing every day around the same time, and I swear they be probably cussing each other out. But go ahead.
Not cussing each other out.
They argue every day.
Anyway, so Megan Thee Stallion then unfollowed DaBaby. And then the other day they got into a Twitter back and forth. Because DaBaby retweeted something a fan basically said, Tory Lanez and DaBaby both got away with shooting somebody or something like that, something to that effect. And DaBaby retweeted it. He claimed that he was hacked or whatever. I don't know. He tried to untweet it, but it didn't work, whatever. So Meg Thee Stallion caught wind of it, and she basically called DaBaby out and was like, in private, you said that it wasn't a good business move for you to even work with him anymore, and you supported me in private and this and that, and now you want to turn around and do this, whatever. And then DaBaby, he was basically trying to say like, oh, don't let people I don't know, some nigga shit, some fucking nigga shit. He was just like, this ain't my beef. Why I can't whatever. This ain't my beef type shit. Anyway, and then partisan, partisan, her boyfriend jumped in it or whatever and was like, "You bitch ass nigga, because if you support a guy that shot a woman, you a bitch ass nigga just like he is," and blah blah blah. And then DaBaby was like, "Nigga, you must not know about me." So
you must not know about me.
And you know what? I ain't gonna. Maybe he's a feisty one. He's a feisty one, but then again, partisan is a clean foot taller than you. So I don't know what you think you're gonna do if it's a get down without weapons. I don't know what you finna do DaBaby. I don't know what you finna do. I think it was hot that he, supported his boo. I love when a guy takes up for his woman.
He better. Like, why wouldn't he?
But I do think that, okay, so it's been a few conversations about this because this is the industry and there's no real friends in the industry that I've noticed. There's no real friends in the industry, but to me, I feel like DaBaby really didn't benefit from. He could have done without a Tory Lanez feature. Like I don't know why. I mean, he could have done without one. He didn't really need this.
I agree.
I don't know if the song was recorded before the incident or the video was made before the incident or whatever. But either way, he could have made sure that this never came out. In my opinion, in my opinion,
if he wanted to, he could have.
Yeah, I feel like he could have. I feel like he could have. So it makes me think like, what are the conversations behind the scenes with Tory Lanez and these other people? Because Chris Brown is coming out supporting him, doing music with him again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, what is being said behind the scenes that are making people be comfortable working with you again? Like, what don't we know? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. And then remember,
it's giving very much is Meg lying.
That's what I'm saying. And remember when all this shit was still fresh about him shooting her, he was just like, he said something along the lines of like, "Oh yeah, keep talking," and he said he was gonna air all the shit out about the record label or some shit like that. And so like, what's really going on? It's like he's holding something back.
Yeah, and then I think a couple weeks ago,
believe that she's lying.
No, yeah, I think that he shot her, but no one's gonna say that unless you prove to me otherwise. I still believe her. But I remember a couple of weeks ago he was doing some interview with somebody, and he said he was like, when the whole incident happened, there were a lot of people that weren't fucking with him, and then they turned around and were what happened? I think he said a lot of people weren't fucking with him because they couldn't be seen fucking with him or whatever. But these same people have come around and are cool with him again, type of thing. So I'm like, what is being said?
What changed?
You know what I'm saying? Like what's being said? Like you know what? He was like, they weren't fucking with him in public, but behind closed doors, they were like,
okay, but if you're not fucking with me in public, don't fuck with me behind closed doors either.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with me at all. Like, fuck no.
It was something like that. But I just want to know what's being said to these people. You know what I'm saying?
To change your mind.
For you to feel comfortable making music with me in public, releasing music with me and stuff,
That's
but I just feel like DaBaby really, if DaBaby was so loyal to Meg Thee Stallion, because they have music together, they have hit songs together, and Megan felt comfortable enough to be confident in like saying like, "Oh no, that ain't DaBaby, that's my baby." Basically, like, no, he's not. Exactly. That didn't get clear. No, Crybaby coming out. And you know what I'm saying? Like,
and then here comes the song.
Exactly.
I didn't give it a chance.
Huh?
I didn't even give the song a chance.
Yeah, I didn't either because I just feel like a lot of times I still believe Megan. I believe she got shot. I saw the foot wounds. Like I think that she got shot. I don't think that she's lying. But I feel like this whole situation is, really sad because I don't want to be like the cliche, but when it comes to Black women, our safety is taken for a joke. I feel like, when that whole thing happened, there were so many jokes made about Megan Thee Stallion, them calling her a man and all types. 50 Cent was joking about it. Cameron was joking about it. It's not a joke. is real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like for when it comes to safety and the well-being of Black women becoming a joke or not being taken seriously, it's just disgusting to me. So that's why I'm making sure at least on this platform that like I'm being vocal about, believing her.
No, I
And just
believe her.
vocalizing how some
I
things
need
are
to
just
see
not
proof.
okay.
If that's not what happened, Tori, I need to see proof that that's not what happened.
I just feel like DaBaby didn't need to do this. I feel like this feature benefit Tori more than it benefit
Because he was
DaBaby.
doing well, yeah. Because DaBaby was doing well. Maybe he did DaBaby. I mean, maybe DaBaby did Tori a favor.
Or
really
maybe Tori's label cut DaBaby a bigger check for the
maybe,
inconvenience.
and
Or
he
something.
said it's just business. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like, I would rather say that. Be like, look, man.
I could see if they didn't have I could see if they didn't have such a close working relationship like him and Megan. You know what I mean? If they're close enough to have these private talks and DaBaby telling her, that's not a good business move for me to work with him. I'm not doing that. I don't want to be seen working with him. I'm not doing that. Then you know what I'm saying? It's just
it's weird. The whole situation.
Again, it is the industry, but when you present yourself as my whole thing is this. I get it. It's the industry, it's business. But if you present yourself as a friend or as some sort of confidant or some sort of like partner, I feel like you do owe someone some level of loyalty. That's how I feel.
I 100% agree. Because y'all were more than just business partners or more than just two artists that did a song together. Y'all actually have a relationship outside of work.
Or not a relationship. I mean, like they have like some sort of I don't think they hang out, go to the fucking Chuck E. Cheese together. But like they have like chemistry, if you will. And they have like they're friendly.
Friends. They're actual friends. They're not just like two artists that did a song.
I don't think they're actual friends. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that they're besties. They're actual friends. I'm saying like they're like they have some sort of like
they're close enough.
I just think yeah, they're close enough. I think that they have I feel like they owe each other some level of loyalty when it comes or some level of respect or some level of consideration. Yeah. Being that they have music together, being that they bond together, I guess when it comes to like music or whatever. I just think that they owe each other some sort of consideration. But then also they released this clip back when Good News came out, when Megan was doing promo. They released a clip because I guess the interviewer asked her, hey, how do you feel about people's feedback on you collaborating with Cardi after you collaborated with Nicki? And she basically was like, I should be able to collaborate with whoever I want to collaborate with without their personal issues getting in the way of it. And people try to use that against her when it came to the whole Tory Lanez thing and DaBaby. And it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing at all. This does not wait. That Nicki Minaj, Cardi B stuff is petty. This is actually a real situation. That's not the same thing. These things don't weigh.
This situation is serious.
Yeah, her getting shot and having an issue with somebody that shot her
is different
from Nicki Minaj not liking Cardi B. That's totally
fucking different. How can you compare the two? How?
And they were trying to say, I don't know if this is true or not, but they were trying to say that Nicki Minaj might collab with Tory Lanez on one of the remixes. We'll see. I know Tory was trying to ask to see if she wanted to collaborate on there with her, but with him, but we'll see if that actually happens. But I don't think
she will.
The thing is, I want to say that Nicki wouldn't collaborate with Tory, but we've seen her collaborate with 6ix9ine. We've seen her collaborate with other guys that are, you know what I'm saying? So I mean,
only time will tell. I would hope that she wouldn't though. As a Black woman, like
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think she might draw the line here. I don't know.
I would hope. I really hope so.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? But they did say that they think that Nicki don't like Megan no more because she ain't going Queen Radio that one time.
Girl, listen. You don't need her on Queen Radio. You definitely don't need to do a song with Tory Lanez. You good without Tory Lanez, sis?
Yeah, she is. She don't. Nicki Minaj don't need that fucking shit. I feel like if Nicki collaborates with Tory Lanez on that damn song, I think that's just her being petty. It's because she wanted
to do it.
It's her being petty.
You don't have to do that.
Right.
And Nicki's at the point where she can pretty much, for the most part, she can call the shots of what she wants to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she's not new to this. Where the label's calling all the shots, and you do everything, whether you want to or not. Like she's at the point in her career, if she don't want to do it, she ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
So but anywho, you do it just because you want.
But anywho, so next on the list, the Kardashians, they had some reunion special because their show was ending or whatever. So Andy Cohen is like hosting their interview and shit.
Mm-hmm. Finally,
So of course, I guess this was a very like no holds bar reunion. They were asking all types of questions to them, and they were answering them. And of course, one of the questions was directed towards Khloe about Jordyn and Tristan. And so, Andy asked about the whole Jordyn and Tristan situation, and about how people were saying, "How can you forgive Tristan and not Jordyn?" Blah blah blah. And so, of course, Khloe was saying, like, I have no ill feelings towards Jordyn at all. I completely forgive her. Blah blah blah. And I even told Kylie, if she wanted to be Jordyn's friend again, I'm totally fine with that. Whatever, whatever. So, Kim kind of butted in and was like, let's be real here, and basically said, Tristan is Khloe's baby father, and he's going to be in our life whether we like it or not in some way, shape, or fashion.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't have a child together, it would be different, but they have a kid together or whatever. And then with Kylie basically was saying, once Jordyn did this to my family, it felt like she did something to me. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so, again, I know we had a whole episode about this. Again, when Jordyn went on Table Talk, I believed everything she said.
Yes, 100%.
So I believe Tristan initiated things, even though, she could have rejected it. But even then, I feel like Tristan initiated the whole situation. And then also Khloe did say on the reunion that she said that they asked her if Jordyn apologized to her, and she said no. So she said no again. So here's the thing. When it comes to the apology thing, they showed somebody on some gossip page, they showed a clip of, remember Jada Pinkett's mom was saying like, Jordyn did apologize. I saw the text messages. She said the messages that I saw, it showed that Jordyn did apologize to Khloe. So for some reason, I don't know, they're still lying about how Jordyn didn't apologize to Khloe. I don't fucking know. Whatever. But here's the thing though about the situation when it comes to Kim saying that the baby father is still going to be in their life regardless. My whole thing is, and I'll say this again, I don't care. At the end of the day, the baby, even though Jordyn was in your life, like as she was like your little fake play sister or whatever, I feel like Tristan being your baby father, I feel like he has more of an allegiance to you. Period. And he laid down with you. He made a child with you. He has more of an allegiance to you. So I feel like if you want to X out anybody, he needs to be X out. You can still have your kid.
No, and then she still got back on him and everything.
That's fucked up. And he cheated on her when she was pregnant.
I know. Like, what the fuck? While she in the house pregnant, you cheating on her, and you took him back, and then you still don't want to be like you exiled her out your life, but you gonna take him back? What the fuck?
Exactly. And then Kim asked, talking about something, whatever. But then she was on the show trying to be best friends with him and stuff still. Trying to be all lovey-dovey with him, be all brotherly and sisterly with him.
If it wasn't pertaining to your child, don't say nothing to me.
Exactly. You can sit there and forgive that man, but when it comes to a woman, you can't, like, you want to X her out and you want to be disgusted about her. How does that work?
When he initiated it.
How does that work? Like, why can't you still co-parent with somebody and also hold them accountable? Why do you have to I don't get it with these men. I don't get it. Why do men always have all this leeway and all these excuses that women give them? I don't understand. That's disgusting. And then also is that, and another reason why Kim was full of shit. She said that, but then where's this energy with Black China? Where's this energy with Black China?
I don't know.
Because she's forever linked to you as well. If we're using your logic,
technically, if you want to go there,
but y'all sat there and got rid of her damn show, and she's suing y'all asses right now. So where's the energy with China? But when it comes to men,
like y'all really link, like y'all used to, her and Kim be best friends. Her baby father is Kylie baby father. Their brother is her baby father. Like y'all link. Y'all, she ain't going nowhere.
And then I think today some news came out about how Tristan was messing with 3 girls at the same time at some party or whatever, and then they wanted to come out and say that they broke up. Now they broke up. Yeah, now they broke up.
That's what it
girl,
took.
Please.
And y'all broke up for what?
No, they probably was already. You know what? It's probably like the last time, because like the last time when the whole Jordyn thing happened, they were broken up. But Khloe didn't want to tell everybody because it was going to be like a failure again.
Yeah, but I guess at that point that was like now it's the straw that broke the camel's
But I
back.
think, but no, I believe that they were probably already broken up this time too. But they had to hurry and put that news out after the whole him having a threesome came out because it's like you look extra dumb. She just looks dumb. I just think that the Kardashians
dumb
are
either
ghetto.
way, if you ask me.
I think the Kardashians are ghetto.
Yeah, because of just like Black China said, if they was black, girl.
Yeah, no, I think they're ghetto. I think the only thing that about them is that they're white and that they're like filthy rich. Other than that, they're very ghetto.
No difference. There's no
everything.
Difference
Everything about them is ghetto. Everything.
There's no difference otherwise.
Everything about them is ghetto. Khloe has like 3 kids with Scott. Never were married.
No, Courtney.
Oh, sorry. Courtney has 3 kids with Scott. Never were married. Scott over there messing with 19-year-olds. Disgusting. Khloe,
that is weird to me.
Khloe baby daddy keeps cheating on her, and then tries to fuck her sister's best friend. Kim.
Kylie baby father is, I don't know.
Kim, constant failed marriages, and I don't know. And then fucking Courtney, I don't know. And then Kendall, and then Kylie messing with fucking 25-year-olds when she was 16. It's just so many things that they get away with because they're white, but essentially they're ghetto. If you look at it, they're ghetto.
It's very much like your ex-boyfriend is your sister's ex-best friend and your baby father's
It's a lot. It's giving very much.
Too much. It's
your
ex-friend's
sister, like, baby father.
Be like, who did cousin. Your head? And then somebody be like, oh, my sister, baby father, cousin. Like that's what that's giving.
It's giving that, right? It's giving
that's what it's giving.
It's ghetto. Anywho,
if they was black, they would not get the same praise.
Yeah. So Nick Cannon is welcoming his 7th child.
Yeah,
with I think his 4th baby mother. Let me see. I don't know. He has a lot of kids.
It's too many numbers.
He has a lot of kids. He's a lot of baby mothers.
And that's like this is like the 3rd or 4th child in the last like 6 months.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So I think the Neighborhood Talk did a whole nice little slideshow. So he has twins with Mariah Carey. Right. He has 3. He has his 3rd kid is with someone else. His 4th kid is with someone else, and then his he has a 2nd set of twins is with someone else, and then his 7th child is with someone else. So he has 7 kids, and he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 baby mothers and 7 kids.
That's not cute at all.
And he has 2 sets of twins.
He's baby future at this point.
And then so here's the thing, right? I'm not going to give Nick Cannon too much heat because he seems like a good guy. Like I don't really see him disrespecting women as much as I see Future doing it. So I will say that. And then also Nick Cannon, he always puts people on, like he's responsible for a lot of people's careers. So I will say that. So this question isn't really directed towards Nick Cannon. It is directed towards the general public. So my question is, where is this Lori Harvey energy when it comes to Nick Cannon? So y'all call Lori Harvey a whore because you know about her different boyfriends, like her different relationships, rather not her fuck buddies, her different relationships that she's in. Y'all give her all this flack about, oh, I would never wife her, she's a slut, blah 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 blah. All these men then ran through her, blah 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 blah. Right? Where's all the energy with her? But then when it comes to Nick Cannon, he has 5 baby mothers and 7 kids. And then also on top of that, what makes it even like zesty or spicy, what have you, his kids like overlap. Like he has simultaneous like pregnancies. Like kids are being born like months apart. Like it's like
who is letting you hit them raw like this? Like why?
These women, girl, please. It's right, man.
I mean, I'm gonna
be honest with myself. Listen, you the right nigga. Okay. I don't know.
Don't get me wrong.
I might, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not trying to be on that list.
It's Nick Cannon. It's Nick Cannon, Taylor.
Like, boy,
I'm gonna be honest with myself.
That thing must be great.
Because a lot of you bitches let these broke niggas hit you raw. So I'm gonna just be honest with myself. You know what I'm saying? It's Nick Cannon. Okay. But
like his
this is ghetto. This is ghetto. He has multiple women pregnant at the same time. He has kids he has children that are going to be born in the same year by different mothers. Where is this Lori Harvey energy when it comes to niggas like this?
She ain't getting pregnant by nobody. They be legit relationships.
Boosie be doing whole DJ Vlad interviews talking about how trash Lori Harvey must be, or she got all these niggas running through her, but then be praising somebody like Nick Cannon in the same breath. What is wrong with the world? I just want to know. Congratulations to you, Nick Cannon. I hope to meet you one day. But
No,
yeah, I mean,
I love Nick Cannon.
I'm
I
no
think
shade on him. No shade on him because at the
I
end of the
think
day, it's his
I think
business.
he's a great dad. You know what I'm saying? From
I
what
mean, I
I've
don't know him, so I'm not gonna
I
say
know.
that. I mean, he
I said
seems like
from
a
what
nice
I've
person
seen.
from the TV.
But like, damn, boy, you need a hobby. You need
He
something.
got a girl. Wait, listen, Taylor. He got a hobby. He has
Well, he
multiple
needs.
streams of
I
income.
know, but he needs to take up knitting or something.
I'm not clowning him for having kids because at the end of the day, that's his business. I'm not clowning him. I'm clowning society. Where is
I
this
know that,
Lori Harvey energy when it comes to niggas like Nick Cannon? I'm
and I
just
agree
saying
with that. I agree with that.
because at the end of the day, yeah, Nick Cannon has multiple kids that are going to be born the same year from different people, but I don't really hear about the baby mothers like bashing him. I don't hear about them bashing. So they're all happy. So what it appears, they're all happy. And on top of that, he dated what's her damn name? Jessica White or something. That's her name. I think she's a
Yeah,
model.
Jessica White. That's one of his.
So
That's one
she
of his
did an
recent baby
interview.
mothers.
She no,
She's
they're
like
not.
from a year ago.
Huh?
No, she lost. Didn't she lose the baby?
Yeah, she lost it. She got a baby with him. They were
Okay.
together though. They were together.
Yes.
She did a Hollywood Unlocked interview earlier this year. And she said that Nick Cannon is honest about he doesn't want to commit to anyone.
Yeah.
And he makes that
I did
clear
see that.
to all of his sexual partners. He's like, I'm not committing to you. I can't do the commitment thing. That's why the marriage between him and Mariah Carey didn't really work out because he can't be committed to just one person. And he lets them know that.
Yes, and
And
I can respect that because
she
you
said it in
honest
the
up
interview.
front.
So I respect him. Like I'm not clowning him
He's
for having
honest
kids.
up front.
That's his business. He can afford it, whatever. My beef is with the niggas, the other niggas that got something to say
Yeah,
about
they all got something to say about
women
her.
like Lori Harvey that mind her business and has that. And the thing is, the men that are with Lori Harvey, they wife her. And
Yeah,
then the
they
thing
do.
is, like,
It's all relationships.
my issue is they speak on Lori Harvey as if Lori Harvey is an option to them. I don't never see no fine ass nigga talk shit about Lori Harvey. It's always some old
Because
crusty
Boosie
ass
ain't
nigga
getting
saying some
Lori
shit.
Harvey. Like,
Exactly.
what's happening?
That's what I gotta say about that. Anywho, moving on. So there was something that kind of broke my heart today.
What?
Not really though.
Oh.
So T-Pain. So I guess there's gonna be a new Netflix documentary called This Is Pop coming out. And so they released a snippet of it. And so T-Pain talked about the time when Usher pulled him to the side and said, hey, your auto-tune like kind of ruined music. And this is back in maybe like the early 2010s, 2013 or whatever. He said that to T-Pain.
Wow.
No, I think this was back in like the early 2010s, like, sometime around that time, like when T-Pain was popping and shit. He said it to T-Pain. Like he said, like, yeah, you kind of ruined music for real singers or whatever with his auto-tune shit. And
oh wow.
Here's the thing, right? So I never was a part of. First of all, T-Pain is not the first person to ever do autotune. Like if you don't know your history, go back to Zapp and Roger and whoever else you want to look up.
I think he made it popular in our generation.
Yes, he did. Yes, I will say that. But I was never on the autotune hate train. Even when Jay-Z came out with the whole thing, I was never on that boat because even though T-Pain does it, he makes good music. One, two, he can actually sing.
Yes, he can.
He's very talented. And that's why he's still relevant today. So that's one thing. And then two, it was strange that Usher said that because Usher definitely has music with him using autotune. That's that, like, with one song, there's one song called OMG, which is one of my favorite Usher songs. He definitely uses autotune in that song.
You said it's not?
Huh?
You said it's not one of your favorites?
It is one of my favorites. I love that song. Like, I love that song. Yeah. It was I think that was one of his like best like crossover songs to me. I feel like
I like that song, but I feel like I was mad when Usher crossed over to pop. I was mad.
Oh. I mean, they kind of had to do that though. A lot of people had to do that pop stuff, like Nicki Minaj.
So he got grown and old and wanted to like wear a mohawk and wear red skinny jeans.
Yeah, because he be going through that. When you get older, like they all go through that shit. When artists get older, they all go through that shit because they want to remain relevant. This is their career.
But it just annoyed me. I love R&B.
So yeah, it was that, and then also like, you can't blame T-Pain for ruining music. If your music is trash, your music is trash. If you don't want to conform, then don't.
Well, I see what Usher. I think I see what Usher was trying to say, but I don't think
What
the
are you
way
trying
he
to say?
worded it was
What are you trying to
not.
say?
I think that he was okay. So, like I said, you know how I said T-Pain made what's that shit auto tune popular for like our generation.
Mm-hmm.
I think that once he did it, a whole lot of niggas started copying. And okay, yeah, T-Pain did it and he succeeded because he got hits on hits on hits. But just because he did it, I mean the next nigga should do it. Because some people like you said, T-Pain can actually sing and things like that. It's niggas that did it thinking it would make the song sound better and it really didn't. Like I heard
So,
auto
but
tune.
why blame T-Pain for that?
Oh, I'm not blaming T-Pain for it. I just think that niggas copy him and try to do what he did and it
And
didn't work.
why does other artists why
That's not
does
his
other artists'
fault.
decisions affect you as an
That's
artist,
not
Usher?
T-Pain's fault that somebody didn't succeed.
Right. Why do you care about somebody else's song? There's a lot of trash music without autotune. Why even say
So
that? My
I see
question.
what he was saying, but it's not T-Pain's fault that they didn't do a good job. T-Pain got hits, baby. T-Pain succeeded. That's not his
And
fault that they was.
sometimes I remember back in the day, if you had T-Pain on your song, it made the song even better.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like I will still play back in it. Like T-Pain was out when we was like 12. Like what? I will still bop that. Like that shit is all bops. I will still play that shit to this day. Like T-Pain shit is timeless.
Yeah.
It really is. It really is.
So I wasn't
Usher tripping.
so I want to see there's no word back from Usher. He hasn't responded to that. But I want to see. I mean, no, like I don't agree with that at all.
I
I
don't
think that
either.
was a bit
I didn't
harsh.
hear this at all.
Yeah, it was a clip. It was it went viral today and yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, today and yesterday.
But I do want to watch that Netflix documentary that's coming out. This is Pop. I think that'll be interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely
Um,
watch it.
yeah.
I
So
love a good documentary
yeah,
anyway.
and I'm looking forward to some new T-Pain music. He just released a song with Kehlani a couple
Oh,
weeks ago.
really?
Mhm.
I gotta listen. I gotta listen.
Check
I
it out.
like
It's
them
really
both.
good. It's
I
like a
like her a
flip
lot.
on. It's a flip on Buy You a Drink. It's like a flip on that.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
that's my
but
shit
it's pretty
though.
good though. It's pretty good. I like it a lot.
That's my shit, so I'll
Um,
probably like it.
huh?
I said that's my shit, so I know I'm gonna probably like the song.
Yeah, it's a different song, but like they kind of like sampled it a bit. It's
Mm-hmm.
cool though. It's all good. Um, so I don't know if you saw this, but
Mm.
Kevin Hart, he kind of went viral the other day. They were kind of like mad at him because I guess because he has a podcast. Was it on his
Yes,
podcast? Let me make sure.
I've been missing some shit this week. I don't know.
Yeah. It was on his podcast or somewhere. He was talking somewhere, y'all. And he was talking about cancel culture.
Mm.
And so, first off, how do you feel about cancel culture?
Okay, as far as cancel culture, I feel like sometimes when somebody gets canceled, okay, they deserve that shit. But like I feel like sometimes that shit can be a little like I feel like some situations canceling somebody, it can be a little dramatic at times. Like I don't think they're gonna be canceled over some shit, depending on what the situation is. But
I mean, do you think it's real?
oh, I don't know. I don't know if I think it's I don't know.
Huh? I mean, talk. What you think? What you think
Like
about it?
I guess it depends on the situation, but I don't know. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's like real, like 100%. Like, no, I don't think it's real.
Hmm.
I would say no.
So, like, I mean, so you don't think it's real? Like, you don't. So you wouldn't cancel someone? Like, you just wouldn't. Like, I mean, you don't think it's real? Like,
I mean, it's like just because, like, okay, for cancel culture, like everybody that the world would say is canceled, that don't mean I think that you know what I'm saying. Like, everybody's not just because you cancel somebody, don't mean the rest of the world is canceling their ass.
mm-hmm.
That's what I mean when I say I don't think it's real. Because you might have all the reasons in the world for you to cancel this person, but just because you feel that way don't mean the next person does. So that's why I said I don't think it's real.
You said what?
I said just because you can have all the reasons that you feel that this person should be canceled, but the next person may not feel that same way. So that's why I said I don't think it's real because I mean everybody's entitled to how they feel and their opinion, but at the same time, like I say it's not real because just because one person's on the same page with this person should be canceled, don't mean the rest of the world will be.
So when you said, I've heard you say that people are canceled for you, so that it's just canceled for you.
Yeah, for me, it's more of a like personal thing. Like the rest of the universe could cancel Kevin Hart, and if I don't think Kevin Hart should be canceled, then he's not canceled to me. That's how I am. I'm not about to sit there. Like it's what I think. That's how I am.
Mm-hmm. So do you think that when people are, do you think that the general public can like affect someone's career?
Yeah, nowadays for sure with social media and smartphones and shit.
What
Because
do you mean?
if I think that because first of all, wherever you go, there's cameras everywhere. Everybody, if a celebrity or whoever does some wild shit, or find some if you find some dirt on a celebrity and you go sell it to the tabloids or do whatever you want with this information, give it to the shade room, whatever, that shit could get them canceled. Like I feel like nowadays more than ever, it's easier to be canceled, even though cancel wasn't a thing back in the day, but like to be canceled, have everybody be mad at you and whatever. It's easier. It's easier nowadays because niggas can easily have receipts for everything.
Okay, so you do believe in cancel culture then? Which one is it? Do you believe it or not?
I mean, I said it's what I think. It's not what everybody else thinks. I just said that I think it's easier for people to get canceled because.
Okay, so but first you said you didn't believe in cancel culture. So which one is it? Do you
No,
believe in
I just
cancel
said
culture or
is
do you not believe in cancel culture?
I said it's what I believe about the person. It's not what everybody else believes. So
What you mean?
if the whole world cancels you, I'm not going to be mad because the whole world cancels you. I'm going to be mad because I am mad at
I
what you
get
did.
what you're saying, but
That's what I'm saying.
what I'm asking you is when I asked you, you said you don't believe in cancel culture. And now what you explained to me was cancel culture. So which one is it? Do you think cancel culture is real or do you think it's not real? Because if I mean, it can be real without it working. So do you believe in it or do you not believe in it? Do you think that the general public can quote unquote cancel someone?
Well, I guess okay. Well, if you say the general public can cancel one, I guess
That's
in
what
a way
it
they
is. I
can't.
mean,
I was saying that my answer was from my perspective, is what I'm saying. But if you're talking about like everyone as a whole, is like yeah, people can anybody can even people's opinions on social media and whatnot can affect other people's opinions. So I guess
yes.
yeah.
Okay.
But I was talking about myself personally when
Oh
I
yeah,
probably
yeah.
should have
That's
been
not what I
talking
was asking
about
you. I
as
was
a
asking you
whole.
about it
Yeah,
being real or not.
that's what
Yeah,
I'm
but you're
saying.
saying something. No, I'm asking you. Do you think that cancel
So
culture is
yeah,
real?
I
And
guess it
what's
is.
your
I guess it
answer?
is.
Okay, okay. So I guess Kevin Hart spoke on this somewhere. I don't know where. And
Mm-hmm.
then like he got backlash for it or whatever, and so
Nice
he went in
podcast.
on Twitter. And some of the things that he said on Twitter was this. He said, I have been the highest grossing comedian in entertainment for years now. Okay, it says I have three stand-up comedy specials that fall in the top 10 highest grossing comedy specials of all time. Two of my specials are in the top 3 of all time. He continues on to say, I have also turned my comedic talent into a place of business and branding in radio and other revenue streams. The hate slash I can't even read. The hate slash slander fuels me to do more. I have been the highest grossing comedian in entertainment for years now. Yeah, I got time today. That's what he says.
Great.
Um, you guys he said I rarely talk shit, but I felt the need to today. Stop believing these headlines and read the actual articles. You guys fall for the banana in the tailpipe trick every damn time. So I guess he was interviewed on some oh yeah, I think it was People Magazine, maybe. I don't fucking know. Anyway, so you guys are what makes this business fun, because it's not about getting to the top. It's about doing your best to stay on top after you get there. J. Cole said it best. If you're laughing at a millionaire, the joke's on you. Now back to your regular scheduled program. Live, love, and laugh. Yeah. So yeah, they also, this is the shade room. They also showed a clip of the article where he spoke about everything, and that's why people got mad at him. So it was a People Magazine interview. It says Kevin Hart touched on his own experiences with cancel culture. He tells Times, oh my bad, well Times, girl, I'm a interview, whatever. He says, been canceled. What times now? Never bothered. if you allow it to have an effect on you, it will. Personally, that's not how I operate. I understand people are human. Everyone can change. I don't think that he's canceled. Like, oh my God, he's canceled. I don't think that he's canceled because, people can get over certain things. But when it comes to the certain feedback with him, when it comes to, oh, he's not funny, blah, blah, blah. The thing is, I think I said it before, but everything is not hate. Like, everything is not hate. Sometimes it's criticism. Sometimes it's honest criticism.
I agree. 100%.
And so, his last Netflix special wasn't so great. I couldn't really sit through it. I couldn't sit through it at all.
As the earlier ones
I think that he's starting to become, when it comes to his stand-up, I think that he's starting to become a bit like washed, maybe whitewashed. I don't know. He's very mainstream, so I guess he wants to cater to like the mainstream audience, aka white people. So that's things that people will always critique him on. Because honestly, like, you being a mainstream comedian or whatever, that's not really an excuse to like water yourself down, because
it's not.
I feel like Chris Rock is still pretty funny. He doesn't water himself down. Dave Chappelle is still pretty funny. He doesn't water himself down. He's still very successful. He has multiple Netflix specials as we speak. So,
and they're all good as hell.
That's my opinion with the whole he's not funny thing. And there's other things that he has said in public that are pretty stupid. But I mean,
yeah, like the whole thing, like if his son was gay, he would do something. But I don't think he's
and the whole Oscars thing. Yeah. So I think that, my whole critique on this situation, I'm not really going to get too much into it. My whole thing is like, everything is not hate. Sometimes it is constructive. Maybe you should think about how you
or it's just somebody's opinion.
Situation.
That doesn't make it hate all the time.
That's how I feel.
I agree with you. 100%.
And sometimes someone saying you're canceled doesn't always mean you're canceled. If I was above a certain tax bracket, I wouldn't even give these niggas some time.
I don't think he's canceled though. Like, I don't hate Kevin Hart. I've seen like YouTube videos. I didn't watch them, but I've seen YouTube videos titled like why we hate white people who hate Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't hate the man.
Yeah.
I don't hate him.
I mean, people are going to troll regardless.
But hate is a very strong word.
Yeah, people are going to troll regardless. But I think that some things that people have said about him are true when it comes to his comedy.
I agree with that, but I also think this world nowadays is very, very sensitive compared to 20 years ago or something. Like, this world is very sensitive.
Yeah, if you say anything homophobic or racist, you out of here, type of thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Or you're going to lose that endorsement or whatever. They pulling up
clips from like 20,000 years ago.
Right, old tweets and shit.
Yeah, so I mean, and he apologized for all of it.
I mean, the whole Oscars thing, it took him a while to apologize for that.
It did, because at first he didn't want to apologize. But
and that wasn't the only thing that he cheated on his wife in public. That was like a whole public thing. And then,
but he shouldn't have to apologize to the public for cheating on his wife. Apologize to your damn wife. I'm not in this marriage.
But I mean, he embarrassed her, so he has to apologize to.
I understand that if you apologize.
My whole thing is his little documentary that he had on Netflix. I didn't appreciate that because he tried to they tried to stage it as if like his friends were taking the blame for him cheating. What the fuck?
I didn't like that. It just made it look like, I mean, this is what it is, but it was just pretty much like he cheated, he hurt me publicly, the whole world knows, and I just took his ass back. That's what the fuck that documentary was to me. I didn't really care.
I saw it as his friends were trying to like cover for him. Like, why are his friends like blaming themselves for his grown-ass man cheating on his wife?
If you look at the comedy specials, it'd be like they say they went out and met some bitches the night before, and then they had the little code word when the friends call. You'd be like, man, excuse me, the code word was, man, I'm hungry as shit. And then don't say no wild shit because my wife right here or the kids right here. Like, that's their code word amongst their friends. It was one of those. That was one of Kevin Hart's, like, that was one of his stories on one of his comedy specials.
Oh, really?
And like, that's their code word with, like, he was in a call with his wife, and one of his friends called. I think it was his ex-wife though. I think that's how long ago it was. And he said something about some bitches or whatever, what they did, and that's when he said, man, I'm hungry as shit. But his friend forgot and didn't get, like, you need to be quiet because my wife right here. He was like, nah, I ain't hungry, I just ate. Like, he was missing it. So that was like the joke about it. But like, yeah, so they have those code words for shit like that. So you know what I'm saying? They
Niggas,
probably really
niggas
were
think
taking
they
up
so
on him.
damn. Niggas think they so damn smart.
Yeah, because you literally told on yourself right
Cause,
there.
niggas. I mean, it was a joke, but some niggas will try to change the name and the old change the name of the phone trick, turn the Malika to a Michael or some shit like that, or
Oh yeah.
that old shit.
Oh
Like
yeah.
you can't fucking fool me, nigga.
It's not Michael. It's Michelle.
Right. No.
But yeah, so they probably were taking up on him.
Remember, I kind of wish Issa Rae did that though. When Lawrence first caught her texting Daniel, when Daniel hit her up and it said
You should
Daniel
say
on the
with
thing, it
Danielle.
should have said Danielle was sis. What the
Too easy.
fuck?
He wouldn't even check for it.
Anywho, okay, well let's go into the shows. Okay, girl, let's talk about it because bitch.
That show is funny as shit.
So you've seen BT's The Encore, right? And this is the thing though. I didn't think this was actually going to happen. Remember they showed it like a little pilot like a few years ago,
Yeah. And I really didn't think it was going to happen. I really didn't. But
and they
here it
had
is.
the pilot. I think the pilot had homegirl from the Pussycat Dolls in it.
Which one?
Melody, the
Oh,
black one,
really?
Melody. Yeah.
I like her a lot. That
Yeah,
bitch
she
can
was in that
sing.
first. But anyway, so they finally got the show greenlit, and so now BT's The Encore. It's about they put like different group members from like the past girl groups from like the 90s and early 2000s. They put them all in a house and they have to form this super group, and they have to come out, they have to form this super group or whatever, and they, we see how that whole thing unfolds or whatever. But anyway, so Keely Williams is of the women in there. So it's Keely Williams,
Mhm.
Aubrey O'Day, Fallon and Felicia from Cherish, the two girls from 702. Who else?
And the girl from Total, I think.
Oh yes, the homegirl from Total. I forgot her name. I'm so sorry. And then Nivea, even though Nivea was never in a group, I guess they
No,
threw
but
her in
Nivea
there, I
was my
guess.
bitch though back in the
Yeah, I
day.
mean, whatever, I guess. And then also homegirl from Black that was on Housewives
Oh,
at one point. I forgot
Shamari,
her name.
Shamari.
Shamari. Yes. Is she still married to was it Bobby or Ricky? Mike?
Rick,
Who is it? Ronnie.
Ronnie
Yeah.
DeVille. She's
Yeah.
still married to
Um,
him.
yeah, okay, cool. So she looks good too. She's very
She looks really
stylish.
good. Now,
Yeah.
no, when she was on Real Housewives, I didn't like
Yeah.
some of her outfits.
Oh, really?
I did not. And I don't like the way Ronnie is one of them husbands that like to like dictate everything you fucking do. Like
Hmm.
she not grown. I don't like that shit. But that's a whole nother topic.
How did you
Whatever.
like one of the Cherish twins reading Keely Williams for filth? How'd you
Oh,
like
then
that?
they have to call her a two-faced bitch. Like first day.
Are you a gossiper? What are you creative directing? What are you doing?
I
What are you
don't
doing?
know. And now she mad because Aubrey is taking over, honey.
So here's the thing, right? I like the show.
I
It's
do. I
very
like it.
nostalgic. I grew up on Danity Kane. I grew up on 3LW. I grew up on Cheetah Girls. I grew up on Cherish. So
I grew up on all these bitches.
I'm happy. Yes, I love it. So here's the thing, right? Uh, you know, um, Aubrey still has it when it comes to the voice department. She still has it. I will give her that.
Hell yeah.
Cherish, they still have it when it comes to the voice department too. Who else can still sing?
Shamari too.
Shamari can still sing.
Is that girl Lamisha?
Nivea can definitely still sing
Nivea
too.
can and what's the girl from Total? I think she's from Total. The one
Nivea,
Pamela.
Nivea
No,
can. Oh,
Pam.
Pam, she can still sing too.
I want to say Pam can still sing.
Okay. Okay, so they can still sing. Keely was never a vocalist. Honestly,
She
I
wasn't,
really
but her
think
voice
that
is
I
better to me
really
now.
okay. Anyway, so yeah, I think that they have Keely on there just to stir things up. Obviously, they're on there for that. She does bring good entertainment. I will say that.
Yeah.
And then also they brought Aubrey on there. Aubrey is still talented, but she can stir the pot too. So they make good they make good TV too.
Yeah.
Well, she makes good TV too. So so when it comes to Keely, right?
Yeah.
Her trying to take this quote unquote, I don't even know why she even, whatever, this little quote unquote creative director role or whatever she tries to like play into. I honestly think it's just her, trying to cover up her insecurities because she's not the best vocalist.
Yes, I was going to say that.
She's not the best vocalist, but when it came to them being in that dance rehearsal, she tried to show out. But when they were in the studio, she tried to act shy. You see what I'm
I think
saying?
she knows her. She just knows her stronger points, I think.
Right. So like I'd rather you just be more vocal about that, be real about that
Just say
because
that.
homegirl, the
Right.
light skinned girl from 702, they are rusty as hell. And the thing is, it made me go back and watch old 702 videos and
Mhm.
they weren't really singing at all in those songs. It was the dark skinned girl in the middle.
Yeah, she was the one that took over everything. Like
Yeah,
she was the
even
Beyonce.
Cherish, but no, even with the when you say Beyonce, even Destiny Child, they could all sing though.
I
They
know.
could
I was
all
just saying she
sing.
was the one. She was the main
Yeah.
person. That's right.
But they couldn't really sing that. But then again, I saw that they really didn't sing in the videos. But then I looked, they 702 did some SWV tribute a few years ago,
Mhm.
and the light skinned girl, she was singing and she sounded good on stage. And so it was recent. So
Yeah, but
I'm
if
like,
you don't
what?
practice and keep your voice up, it goes down.
Or maybe it was pre-recorded. Maybe it was a pre-recorded performance or something like that. I don't
Could have
know.
been that too.
But she
If
was
you don't keep a
singing.
vocal coach and keep your, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's some singers that don't even drink because that can mess your voice up over time. Like
Mm,
you have to take care of your voice and your body and, like, you know what I'm saying? If you
mm.
don't do that, what the fuck?
Yeah, and
You
the
gotta exercise
Cherish
that.
girl, one of the Cherish twins, she was they. You know what? This is the thing, right? Um, they're like little petty little bullies or whatever. But the thing is, when it comes to like that type of like environment, the real world and Bad Girls Club and stuff, like when
Hmm.
it's like sisters together, like twin sisters, they're going to be the ones that are going to be kind of petty because they have each other. They're
I
not
know it's
alone. They don't have
always
to
like
make
that. It's
friends like
always like
that.
that.
They're going to be
They got
together.
each
You know
other
what I'm saying?
regardless. They have somebody either way.
And
Because
they were gloating
my
because
sister could
of
be wrong
course,
as
like
hell, but I'm gonna fight with my sister.
right. And the thing is, like, they were kind of like they kind of like are a little bit uppity because right now they're not making music as cherished, but one of them writes for like a lot of people. Like one
Hmm.
of them wrote a couple of Justin Bieber songs,
I can't
and
remember which one though.
I can't remember which one either. But they write now, and they're kind of getting they're kind of still bubbling or whatever. So they're kind of like gloating a bit in the house, and they think that they're better than everybody else or whatever. But
And them
they're still
some people
entertaining.
old
I
and
love how she
everything's
told Keely
birthday.
off in that little meeting. I love that. So that's that for them. And then when it comes to Aubrey, like I said before, I always thought Aubrey was very talented, even on Danity Kane, even though Dawn was exceptional. I always thought that Aubrey, even Diddy knew this, I always thought that Aubrey was special. I always thought that Aubrey was a star.
Now, when I was younger, I didn't think Aubrey sounded that good.
I always thought Aubrey could sing. I always thought that she was a star. Like I always knew that she was gonna make the band, Aubrey, because she came back twice. I always knew that.
Yes, and she
But
has
with
very good, like
her,
she has good ambition, but I never thought she could sing that well.
oh wow, but
And
yeah,
so I
I
think she's
think she's
better
a good
now,
singer.
but yeah.
I always thought that she was a good singer. I thought she was a star all the time. This whole time.
I always thought she was
The only
messy.
thing that kind of bothered me about Aubrey, well, yeah, she is a bit messy. She's a bit mouthy. Like she's very
Hmm.
bold, but at the wrong time. Like again, like that whole Danny Kane split. I think she played a role in that. I will say that.
I definitely think
Even
that.
though they weren't happy behind the scenes, I do think that her going off on Diddy, it was a bit, I don't know. But I remember when Dawn was on a podcast a couple years ago, and she
Hmm.
spoke about that moment, and she said, yeah, Aubrey, she did that, but but Diddy made her. Diddy built her up to be that. Like,
Yeah,
so she felt like she had a right. Like, as a white woman, she felt like she had a right to even to speak up because
I mean,
Diddy
yeah,
created a monster. Like Diddy created her. He made her. So
that's his child.
that's it. But like he made her into like he made Frankenstein. It was like Frankenstein. Like you made her
Yeah,
up into this. You made her
I
into
agree 100%.
You know what I'm saying? So she felt that she had the right to speak up and say what she had to say because you made her into this. This is what you built her up. You built her up to be this way, type of thing. And I saw what she meant by that. Um, but the thing is with Aubrey, girl, it's the surgeries for me. It's the surgery to me. She looks
Oh my
scary
God,
as
I was about to
hell.
say that her face looks
She
horrible.
looks
She looks like Joan
scary
Rivers.
as hell. It looks
That was mean.
disgusting.
Let me not
It
bring up
looks
my children's name.
gross.
Her face looks terrible.
Her lips
And
are
the thing is,
disgusting.
Aubrey
The
always was pretty. She was never ugly.
Yeah, like before she
Not
started
need
getting
all of that.
even with the Danny Kane's second album when she started like getting a more of a figure and things and she started getting like boob jobs and shit like that. That wasn't even that it wasn't that bad then.
No, she looks really bad. Her lips they're crazy. Her nose.
She should have stopped back then when the second album, the second Danny Kane album, should have stopped right then. She kept getting the Botox and the lip injections. It looks disgusting.
She was always a pretty girl.
It just looks bad.
She was always pretty.
It looks gross.
But I remember, I noticed how bad
her lips.
Okay, after the second Danny Kane album, I didn't pay her no attention up until she was on I don't know what reality show was.
Probably Big Brother or some shit like that.
No, it wasn't.
Apprentice. The Trump show.
She was on Apprentice.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was some like show. Pauly D was on that show. That's why I watched. And they ended up getting together and they got married.
Fuck.
That's why I got married. Her and Pauly D got married very briefly.
They did not get married.
Yes, they did.
What?
They got married. But they're not together.
That was celebrity. That was a couple show or something, or was it a celebrity couple show? It was Big Brother.
It was Big Brother. It was Marriage Bouquet celebrity.
Oh,
celebrity. That's what it was. Pauly was there with somebody else, and she was there with her boyfriend Travis, and then they ended up getting together anyway, and they ended up getting married.
Oh wow!
But it was so brief. A lot of people don't even know about it.
Oh wow!
And she claims that Pauly cheated on her, but Pauly was like, "I never." Pauly's not one to cheat. If he don't want you, he's just gonna say he don't want you.
Pauly, he dating some black girl now.
Yeah, no, like he proposed to her.
Yeah, but
he was on. Him and Vinny had a show trying to find love, and
he
really loves her crazy ass. No, she's crazy though. That girl is crazy.
The black girl.
Yeah, she's crazy.
She's crazy.
She's crazy as shit. She was like obsessed with him on the show. Like it was weird. She was obsessed, but he loved her ass too. So
he fine as hell.
She got stuck with him over quarantine. They fell in love.
Oh wow. But anyway, so yeah, Aubrey's look, it just bothers me a lot. I don't like the
I was going to say that.
Much. It looks really bad.
Her lips. Also, oh my god.
Yeah, and then also, I just don't like how her career has turned out. Like at least with Dawn, like I still think that Dawn is like very over. I think that Dawn is very underrated still to this day. But at least she still has a respectable.
I think Dawn and Thee Woods.
I think that Dawn still has a respectable music career. And she's still making music. She's still grinding. She's still making quality music. She's still staying true to her brand. But with Aubrey, I feel like her reality TV stardom has like overshadowed her music
career. Yes.
So now it just seems like a gimmick. And for people to actually pay you any attention, you have to go on these reality shows.
And nobody's going to take you seriously if they think you just want to be a reality star.
Right. And, because I think I told you about this. Her and Dawn released like 2 new songs last year, I think. Yeah, and they were pretty good. It was her and Dawn. It was under the Danny Kane name, but it was just her and Dawn. And she's still really talented. It's just that it's just like, I don't know, her choices. It's her choices that really just like tarnished her musical career.
Who's her manager? Like,
who knows?
I want to know.
But anyway, that's all I have to say about those people because I'm not really too familiar about the other girl. I know who they are, but I'm not really invested in them too much.
And then the show is still new. It's only been like 2 episodes.
Yeah, but I think it's entertaining so far. I'm glad that they picked it up. Oh, girl, you saw how Keely was called Pam homophobic because she said that she was delivered.
You said Keely? Oh, Pam, yeah. But I didn't take it as homophobic. I just felt like she literally thought, she said in her head, this is what God wants, this is what I'm going to do. She just became really religious over the years. I didn't take it as homophobia. Keely was pissed. And Pamela was like, look, this is what the fuck God wants, this is what I'm going to do. That's that. Pamela ain't got no cuckoos, but I did think it was weird when she was like, oh, I don't do that. You put your arm on me, and I thought that was. I didn't think it was that serious.
I think Aubrey was just like drunk and just like moving her hand. She did rub her, but I don't think it was like, oh,
like her fingers touched her. But I didn't think it was like, I didn't think she wanted her in that way. I didn't think nothing. First of
But
all, I
I
didn't
think I
notice it, but
think
when they
Pam
showed it
was
back,
uncomfortable because she didn't want to tap into that lesbian side that she got.
maybe
Because she
so.
probably still
But
gay.
I
She's
don't
probably still
think it
gay.
was let me tell you something. When you're attracted to another sex or the same whatever you're attracted to, you're always going to be attracted to that.
Yeah.
That's her trying to fight that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's cool. I understand that. That's what you want to do. That's cool. But I don't think Aubrey wants her. I just think that she just did that shit. Just do that shit. Like, and you know how girls are. Like girls, nobody. You know, like if a boy does some shit like that, they're gonna be like, "Oh, what you doing?" But like, if I do that to you, you're not gonna think nothing of it. You're just gonna think I stretched my damn arm out. Like, I really like me. I wouldn't have thought nothing of it. I really wouldn't. And like it has nothing to do with who I am or anything. It's just I wouldn't have thought anything of it. Like she just stretched her arm out and moved her fingers. And it happened to be on your leg. That's all. I don't think she wants you, baby. I really don't.
Yeah, that was a lie. She
She
said I
said I
was
have no
deliberate.
desire to eat her box or
It
something
was
like
the I was deliberate for me. That kind of took me out.
that. Man, and Keely was pissed the homophobia because I am bisexual. And I was like, okay. I don't think
Yeah, that was a
either.
lot
I don't
too.
think she meant it in a derogatory way. I really don't.
That was a lot. Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
lot. It
I
was a
know.
lot.
Keely
But I
was
love the
pissed
drama. I
off.
love the drama. I think they're very
No, I'm
entertaining. I
here for
love
the
Nivea's
drama.
facial expressions. Those are pretty fun. Yeah, I will be tuned in. I'm glad that the
What
Cherish
day does
twin
it come out?
Wednesdays. I'm glad that the
Okay.
Cherish twin stood up for Keely that one time because they were all ganging up on her.
Yeah, and you can easily feel attacked when everybody
Yeah.
got something negative to say about you out of like
At the
8 to
same
9
time,
people.
like what I'm saying. But I
Yeah,
do, like I said, I think that Keely is just very insecure. She knows that she's not a vocalist, so she's trying to overcompensate as this like quote unquote creative director role, but you're not really directing anything. And
she that's the thing, and
Aubrey,
you're mad because Aubrey actually stepped up and did
right? Because Aubrey was always a leader. Like she always took initiative,
something.
you know what I'm saying? So like that was very much I feel like, that was very genuine to Aubrey's
It made sense that
personality.
she did it right.
Right. So that's all for my shows. You got anything you want to discuss before we get into music?
Briefly, yes.
Okay. You always say briefly, but it's gonna be some long ass shit. Watch.
No, it's really not because I only have like 2 things or something like
Okay,
that.
go ahead.
Yeah, it's like 2 things other than the encore, which we
All
talked
right.
about. Okay, so first off, remember last week I talked about that show Sweet Tooth, and I had only watched like 1 or 2 episodes. I finished it, and bitch, watch it.
Mhm.
I don't know who seen the show or didn't get to the finale yet because the show is only like 2 weeks old or something like that, and it's only 8 episodes. It's the first season. But I don't know who didn't finish it or didn't see the finale or didn't try it yet. But it's going to be a season 2. I found out it's based on a comic actually. So it's probably going to be hella seasons after this. They left it on a cliffhanger, so you just gotta wait and see. But I just want to say, I don't want to say what happened, but that show is amazing, and Gus is my baby. That's what I'm going to say about that. And then lastly, you said you were going to get Paramount Plus, right?
Mhm.
Okay, it's this show called Under the Dome. I found out about it like earlier this week. Or no, last week. I'm sorry, it's only Tuesday. It feels like it's Friday. Um, so Under the Dome is based on a Stephen King book called Under the Dome, and it's like this small town in Maine, and the citizens of this little small town, they realize they've been cut off by the rest of the world from the rest of the world by like by like an actual clear dome, like like the flat Earth theory with the dome on top. That's what it's given, and so my conspiracy theorist ass. I'm like, oh, let me go watch this. But the show is actually really good, and it's 2 seasons so far. And yeah, I'm only on like episode 3, but I really, really like it. And if anybody's like a conspiracy person like myself, I'm like, I'm like 75% flat Earth, and then 25 round Earth. I'm not fully, committed to that, but it's possible that the Earth is flat, and that shit could, like I said last week, I like to watch shows and movies about things that could really happen, like
Did
the
you just say you think it's possible that the earth is flat?
I think it is possible. I do.
Girl, I'm not even about to even.
That's fine, but I think it's possible.
Okay.
I'm not 100% like I'm not 100% a believer, but I think it's possible.
Do I need to clip this out? Because I
No,
can't.
you don't. I want you to keep it anyway.
Okay.
So I just think it's possible, and I like to watch shows about things that could really happen. Is my point, and so that's how I got attracted to the show. But I'm only 2 or 3 episodes in, but so far it's really good. It reminds me of Wayward Pines, actually, if y'all seen that. So yeah, check that out on Paramount Plus if you haven't. It's also on Pluto TV. That's free. Check that out. That's it. That's all I got. It's my 2 shows. Well,
Okay.
2 out of the 3, which was Encore. But yeah, on to the music.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay. I don't know one music thing that I can remember. Let me see. I want Ari Lennox to
Okay,
drop
yeah.
some
So
damn
on
music.
to the music segment of the show. Tyler, the Creator, he just dropped a single called Lumberjack, and he dropped
That was
another
my
single.
one song I had.
Yes, he dropped 2 songs actually, and 2 videos actually. So the a new song video came out today. It's called What's Your Name? But he also announced that his album is coming out this Friday. So I'm excited for that. And then also Doja Cat, her new album is coming out this Friday as well. Vince Staples, he just released a single called Laws of Attraction. I'm sorry, Law of Averages, that just came out a few days ago. And I love the video. I think I hear Sampha in the vocals. You know, Vince Staples, he doesn't really credit, he doesn't show the credit of who's on the song because he says that he doesn't like doing that. And I, you know, whatever. I like that too. I don't like that either. Like, don't put like if the song is called such and such, let it be called that without featuring whatever.
Yeah,
We'll just know.
I like that.
But yeah, because you know, I think Tyler does the same thing too. Or he did it with Igor, I think. He do it with Igor? Hold on. He didn't list the feature on the actual track list. You just had to listen to it to see if
he didn't. Because I'm looking at it. It just says Earthquake.
Yeah. So yeah. Yep. Because you know, and I know that Solange has some vocals on a couple of these songs on that album. And
so I mean, yeah, but I like that
Charlie
idea.
Wilson was on there too.
Go read the credits, see who was involved.
Yeah. And also, like, I guess it's for the look as well.
And the look too, yeah.
The look
it's aesthetically pleasing to just have just the song, and that's just it.
Yes. And then also, let me see, Rico Nasty, she just announced that I don't know if is it a single or an album. Hold on, let me see.
I think I feel like it's a single. I hope it's an album though.
I think it might be a single. I don't know, but it's called Magic and it's coming out June 30th. So yeah.
I'll be listening if it's a song or album.
The cover art is amazing as well. So yeah, I love me some Rico Nasty.
She looks really good.
I love me some Rico Nasty. Yeah, so those are the new. I'm really excited for Friday. Friday's gonna be a nice day.
It's about to be really good. Yeah, for sure.
A nice eclectic day for music.
Yeah, it's definitely eclectic.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that Tyler and Doja for sure.
I'm listening to Tyler first. Fuck that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll see. You know, I'm gonna see which album is longer. Whichever one is shorter, I'll listen to it first. I'll do that because I love me. I can get lost. I can get lost in Doja's music. I can get lost in Tyler's music. That's why I'm so excited for. Oh, did I tell you about how so they released the lineups for a couple of festivals. They released the lineup for the Made in America Festival in September, and they released the lineup for the Day in Vegas festival happening in November. I'm going to the Vegas festival in November. I cannot fucking wait, bruh.
Have you been to Vegas before?
I've been to Vegas before, but not as an adult. I've been there as a child.
Oh, so don't count.
Yeah, I mean it count.
It count, but like the fun you can have as an adult.
Yeah. But I had fun as a kid. Like my parents made sure they had fun. I went to we went to the Madame Tussauds Wax Museum, and I ate real good. I played video games, arcade stuff. I sight saw, and they took me to the Hoover Dam and all types of shit. So.
I didn't get to go as a kid on planes anywhere. My mother is afraid of planes, because she was like involved with 9/11. Oh, because she worked next to the Pentagon, or right by the Pentagon. So she is traumatized by planes. So like,
Mm-hmm.
I never got to go anywhere till I got grown on a plane.
And so for the day, that is my aunt was involved in 9/11 as well.
Yeah. Where was she at?
The Pentagon.
Okay. So my mother, literally right across the highway is my mother's building where she works.
Mm-hmm.
So the building was like shaking and shit, like it was about to fucking collapse.
Because how old were we? I think I was in the third grade.
I was like 9.
I was in the I was in the third grade. I think I know I was pretty young. I think I was in the third grade, maybe second. One that was what 19 years ago, not 20. Oh, 12, 20 years ago. Oh wow, I was 8. So what's 8 years old? That's what.
Yeah, I
that's
was 9.
Third. That's third grade.
Yeah, that's about third.
That might be fourth grade.
We
I'm
was
not sure.
babies.
We was babies. Yeah. Okay, so I want to read you the Made in America lineup was pretty cool. Let me read this first. So Justin Bieber and Lil Baby are headlining Made in America. So Made in America is on the 4th and the 5th. That's a 2-day festival. So Doja Cat, Megan Thee Stallion, Roddy Ricch, Bobby Shmurda, Baby Keem, Lil Durk, A$AP Ferg, Moneybagg Yo, Freddie Gibbs, Tinashe, Moray, 42 Doug, and more are going to be performing at Made in America in Philly in September. But this day in Vegas lineup, girl. Let me tell you something. So the day in Vegas, that's a 3-day festival, girl. And girl, the headliners, Kendrick Lamar is headlining Friday.
Oh,
and they made it a point. They made it a point to tell us that he's not going to be okay. So he's headlining Friday, and even though that they made it a point to say that he's going to only be performing, it says one night in Vegas from section 8 to Damn. So they made it a point to say that he's going to be performing that music and trying to say that he's not going to perform like new shit. But of course, at this point, I think he's gonna like release at least like one new song before
because
November.
he hasn't released anything new music wise in
and
a
he's
long
performing
time.
at a whole fucking festival. So like and he's headlining
You
it on
gonna
Friday.
do something new?
So he's gonna do something new. Yeah, even though his old shit is good.
Have you seen him live
have at least
before?
one new song, huh?
Have you seen him live before?
I have not.
His energy is out of this fucking
It
world.
is. I can't fucking wait, bitch. I can't fucking wait.
His energy is out of this world. I've seen him twice.
I can't fucking wait. But then also, damn, I can't fucking wait. So yeah, so Kendrick Lamar, he's he's headlining Friday. So but then that same day, DaBaby's gonna be performing. YG, Ari Lennox, Polo G, Jasmine Sullivan, Lucky Day, Young and May, DDG, Smoke, IDK, and a lot of other people are going to be performing that day.
I'm gonna show these
on
tickets.
Saturday, girl, a lot. Then on Saturday, the 3-day festival, the ticket is like $4 something. So they sell them in tiers. So me and Tommy, my friend Tom, we were on that link. Like we get the pre-sale. It's probably sold out by now. We got the pre-sale. So they do it in tiers. So tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and like different tiers are going to cost more. So you have to if you on tier 1, you have the cheapest price. So we got the tier 1 prices. And we have the general admission prices, but the VIP shit is like $900. It's crazy.
Which
but
I'm
anyway,
not pay.
So Friday, Kendrick Lamar is headlining. Saturday, Travis Scott is headlining, right? Travis Scott is headlining. And so on that day, Lil Baby performing, Doja Cat, Sweetie, Baby Keem, Corday, Joey Badass, Freddie Gibbs, Tinashe, Bia, Lotto, Tusi, Sheck West. Who else performing that day? And like Flip De Niro.
I'm getting mad.
More people are performing. So then on Sunday, Tyler the Creator is headlining.
Oh my God.
Tyler the Creator is headlining. And on that day, SZA performing, Lil Uzi Vert, Snow Allegra, Don Toliver. You know what? I love me some Don Toliver. Oh my bad. You know what?
I love Don Toliver.
I forgot to bring him up because he has a new song out with Kali Uchis. That's bomb.
Really?
Yes.
It's his song?
Yes.
Oh wow. I'm gonna look this up.
Yeah. So I love him. I love his voice. I love him. I love
Don Toliver. I really love him.
So yeah, Don Toliver, 24K Golden, Griselda, Denzel Curry, Earl Sweatshirt, Queen Naja,
Earl Sweatshirt,
Rico Nasty, Victoria Monet. Yes. Rico Nasty, Victoria Monet, Chica, Flo Milli, and more people are going to perform that day. I'm really excited for Victoria Monet because I always wanted to see her live. I can't wait.
I know you are. I know you're
Yeah, so
excited.
and I think
I'm mad
that
about Earl's sweatshirt.
on this poster, she's on the 1, 2, 3. She's on the 4th row in small letters. So I'm thinking she's going to perform pretty early at like a smaller stage, probably. So that'll be easy to get to her because on festivals it's different like stages and shit. You
Yeah,
gotta
you
like
gotta sit
go
there and
across
make
the
it to
damn
every
way.
goddamn
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah. So I think it's not gonna be too hard to get to her stage. I think because like she's on the 4th row, which is gonna be a little bit early too. I think
I
she's
know
gonna
you.
be
I know you'll be
probably.
there.
Yeah, oh yeah, I cannot wait.
I
Yeah, she
know
may
you'll.
perform when it's still daylight outside. So I can't
Please
fucking wait,
send me
bitch.
videos of Tyler and Earl.
Oh, girl. Yeah,
Send me videos.
listen, when we went to this is gonna be my 3rd Tyler Creator perform. I can't fucking wait,
This
bitch.
is
And
my second.
this new album, bitch. Oh,
No. I said this is my second. I've seen them twice. Him
yeah.
twice.
It's gonna be my 3rd time seeing him.
Yes.
Girl, I can't fucking wait,
Bitch,
bitch.
I'm mad. I hate
I
Corona.
can't fucking wait, bitch. But that Kendrick Lamar set, oof.
Oh, it's about to be. You know how
And
mad I am.
the
You
same
know
day,
I
the
love
baby
Kendrick.
and YG and Ari Lennox gonna be there. Oh my god.
Ari, bitch, Ari. I seen Ari Lennox one time, and she was not even popping like that.
Oh,
And
see, I
she
never
opened for
seen.
J.
See, I
Cole.
even see. I never even seen Ari Lennox perform when she was still living here.
Oh,
When she was around here,
she sounds
bruh,
beautiful live.
bruh. I had never even
Beautiful
seen her, so
live.
I'm gonna see her
But I didn't
live.
know who she was at that point, so I didn't know none of her songs because she was opening for J. Cole at the Forest Hills Drive album.
Hmm.
I think it was. Like
And
that was like.
I can't wait to see Doja Cat perform
Oh yeah,
because
she
I've
gonna give
never
it
seen
to
her
you.
live, and I
She's gonna
can't
give
fucking
it to
wait.
you. I want to see videos from that too.
And Tinashe, she performing on that same day too, so I'm gonna see Tinashe too. So I can't wait
And
to see her too.
she about to
Hmm.
dance her ass off.
But that's the same day that Travis Scott is headlining, and I know how Travis can get because I've seen him a few times. I know how he can get. He can get
I
wild
only
and
saw him at
crazy.
the anti tour, but he gave a fucking show.
Yeah, I
No,
saw him at
I
Rihanna's
went
show.
I wanted to see him again. What's that
I
last
s-
album he came out with? The
Astro
Astro
World.
World. I
You
went
did
to
see
that.
him. Yeah.
I went to
So
that. I
I
went to
saw him when he opened for Anti tour,
that. Right.
and then I saw him when he was at Made in America.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I saw that.
Astro
But
World
I'm
gave me
so
a headache.
happy that I'm going with Tommy because she's also an artist and we're gonna like really have a good time. And she's like one of my closest friends, and she's so
Mm.
positive and like. See,
She seems so nice.
When I went to Made in America, I didn't really enjoy myself because I was with the wrong person and they weren't really.
Hmm.
It just was the wrong idea to even go with them. But I
It's gonna
feel
be a
like
better time
it
this time.
is. It's gonna be great. I can't fucking wait. It's
Cause
gonna
she
be
seems
Vegas
so
too.
I haven't met her like personally like in real life, but I feel like
Mhm.
she's very positive. I do get that vibe from her, and she seems so nice all the time. Like she's just so nice.
Yeah. So
I like Tommy.
we're gonna have a good time. And we're gonna try to I have to take off work that Thursday because even though it's from Friday to Sunday, I think I'm gonna take off work Thursday and Monday because I want to get there on Thursday to actually enjoy Vegas before the
Hmm.
festival.
Right. Yeah, you want to get some
So
time in, and then Monday, with like you, even when I come back from somewhere, I still sometimes I like to, depending on how tired I am, I like that next day to just. I'll even take that if I come back Sunday, I'll still take off Monday. Even if I got shit to do, I'll do that shit. But I'm not going to work because I just want that time. That's how I am.
yeah, I can't fucking wait, bitch. I cannot
I'm jealous.
wait. I
I'm
cannot
really
wait,
jealous.
bruh. I
Kendrick,
can't
bitch,
wait.
Kendrick Lamar,
This
Tyler the
lineup, bitch. This lineup, bruh.
And I was mad about Broccoli Fest. I ain't mad about this.
Oh
I
yeah,
ain't
because
mad about
I
that no
was
more.
mad too because I wanted to see what Broccoli Fest. It's a smaller festival, so I love it because it's a little bit smaller and you can get closer to people easier.
Hmm.
And I was mad because that was the year that Doja, Ari Lennox, DaBaby, and all of them was going to be there. And I was mad that they canceled it because of the whole Corona
Yeah,
thing. So
yeah.
I'm happy that I'm getting to do
I
this.
was supposed to see Rick Ross last year and they
I can't
canceled.
wait, girl. I cannot wait to go to
So
Vegas in
you know
November,
I'm
bitch. I can't
mad.
fucking wait, bitch. I can't fucking wait. All right, but yeah, that's all for my music.
I ain't
I
got
can't
nothing
wait,
else.
girl.
My only thing was the Tyler
The
joint.
outfits that I'm finna do.
Oh
Oof,
yeah, I want to see the outfits you got planned.
please, please,
Cause
please, please.
you need outfit for a festival. You need outfits.
Please. And I'm trying to think, should I bring like a I don't know. I'm gonna do like a crossover bag or something like that. I'm thinking I might do a fanny pack, but I don't know. We'll see.
Fanny
We'll see
packs and crossover bags, because you ain't got to worry about where's my bag
yeah,
at.
yeah.
It's
And I
right
might
there,
have to. I think I'm going to even though I have a new phone now, the iPhone 12 Pro Max,
Look
and
at you.
it charges up real quick and it doesn't die too fast. But I still think I might need to just get like a portable charger just in case.
I would, just in case. And then
Yeah,
if you
I'm
get
gonna
a
do that.
fanny pack, you know they got the ones that like also double as a belt.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have on jeans or anything with a belt loop,
Mm-hmm.
I don't expect you to wear jeans to a festival
Mm-hmm.
in Vegas. But if you have, even if it's shorts with a belt loop, they have ones that act as a belt too. I was just
Yeah.
telling you because I
Yeah.
got one.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking to some. Well, girl, it's gonna be in that girl. The thing is with festivals, I love doing like a little bit of extra. So I think
Yes, you have to
with my hair, even though November is gonna be okay, but I'm
do
gonna be in
something that's
Vegas
gonna
though.
last in the heat. Do some
I'm gonna be in
braids.
Vegas though, because Vegas is gonna be kind of hot because it's
It's
Vegas.
a desert.
So
It's
I'm
a desert.
thinking, yeah. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do like, because at first I wanted to do like a weave because I always do braids and shit, but I think I might just do
No,
braids
do
again.
braids. Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna do
hot.
braids.
Fuck
I'm gonna put
that.
like little cute, like little jewelries in this. I'm gonna do some. It's gonna be
And
cute. It's
then
gonna be bomb. It's gonna be
it's
bomb.
too
It's
hot.
gonna be bomb.
If you had like a weave or something, if you
Mhm.
had tracks, well, it's too hot to be trying to style that shit. Fuck that,
Yeah.
man. Just get
And if
some
it was a
braids and call it a
wig,
day.
girl, oof,
Do
Lord.
do when you come back. That's in September, right?
It's in November.
November. Okay, bitch. When you come back, it's gonna be cold anyway. Get your weave when you come back.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Make that shit. Let that shit make you warm when you come back here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
But
what you
that's
should
all
do.
for me and the music and
I do
stuff.
want you to get a weave though. I never seen you with
I want
one.
to get a wig too. I want to get a wig
What you?
too.
What kind? What kind? You want to do curly?
I might do a straight one first to start off with. I don't know,
I
maybe
want you to do. For some
like a
reason, I
wavy
want you to do some type of
situation.
curly situation.
Okay, if it's gonna be curly, I want it to be like a loose curl.
Yeah. No, I didn't mean like bush curl. Like, yeah, I want loose curl. But I just see you with a curl situation. I just see it, whether it's middle part or side part. But I want it to be middle.
My friend Jasmine, she was showing me like natural hair 4C hair extensions that look really good.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You
so
should do that. You should do
yeah.
that.
But anywho, yeah, that's it for me. You have anything else you want to discuss before we close out?
No, that's all.
All right. Well, again, thank you guys for listening to Heard the Podcast. This is Danny.
Yes, Taylor.
And remember, you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Heard the Podcast. You can listen to us on any podcasting platform. And make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel, HER_D, the podcast. All right. Well, that's it for me. Bye.